Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Life of the Party. It is the new comedy starring. It's actually got a pretty big cast. I'm gonna forget names. It stars Melissa McCarthy, Molly Gordon, Maya Rudolph, Julie Bowen, Matt Walsh, uh, Luke Binward, Jimmy O Yang, Jesse Enos, Adria Ajora. I know that's a mispronunciation. She was in the new Pacific Rim, if that helps. Um, Debbie Ryan. I know I forgot a lot of people. I told y'all, man, that's my bad. It is directed by Ben Falcone, who is also Melissa McCarthy's husband, and also directed Tammy and the Boss. If you want to get a shout out in my review of Deadpool next weekend, Deadpool 2, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. Man, so you got Melissa McCarthy, and she goes through this just life changing event, and it inspires her to go back to college and graduate and get the credit she needs to graduate. And man, when I think of classic college comedies, I think, Animal House, Road Trip. I watched Van Wilder a couple days ago. I wouldn't call that classic, but that's a damn good one. Old School. I want to say maybe American Pie 2. I mean, this is not one of those classic college comedies. It's not bad at all, but it's like I don't know how to explain Melissa McCarthy's character. It's like in Tammy, she was low income, not lower than blue collar. You know what I'm saying? Like she was dead broke, unlikable, obnoxious, and in The Boss, she was wealthy, one of the richest people in the world, unlikable, obnoxious, but ultimately had to redeem herself as a character in both of those. Here, she's like middle America, not unlikable, kind of obnoxious, real intrusive. Like her daughter also goes to the same college, so she's just like moves in and makes friends with her daughter's sorority. It's like I like the plot, I like the story. I rooted for Melissa McCarthy to graduate and achieve her goals. I didn't really laugh. I don't want to say it all, but there are two scenes that I did laugh pretty hard at, like laugh my ass off hard at. But it's just like it could have been my mood. Like I don't know how to explain this movie. Like I don't know I was in the wrong mindset to watch this movie because I'm sitting there, I'm watching, I'm not laughing. These old ass ladies over to the side of me, like I'm in the very back on the aisle, they're in the very back in the middle. They're laughing their ass off. Everybody else in the theater is borderline laughing their ass off. I'm not. The jokes are not landing for me. But that's not to say it's not funny because there were a lot of laughs in my theater. And the two scenes, there's a scene in a classroom and a scene in a restaurant that I did laugh my ass off at. So there are laughs to be had. When Melissa McCarthy is working with Paul Feig, man, those are enjoyable comedies. Bridesmaids, The Heat, Spy, and disagree all you want, but I enjoyed the Ghostbusters reboot. And I like he's got that what is it called, A Simple Favor coming later this year. I feel like she's gonna cameo in one way or another, have a minor role. Like it just be weird. It's like Scorsese without De Niro or DiCaprio. The Mean Girls, they're cartoony, and Julie Bowen is an adversarial character who's cartoony. Like I said, if I may have been in a different mindset, I may have laughed a lot more. This one, of the three movies that Ben Falcone has made starring Melissa McCarthy, this may be the best one. I have to revisit The Boss. I may or may not. I may or may not revisit Tammy. I remember hating Tammy, but I'd rewatch a movie I hated just to like see if I could form a different opinion. I don't know. There's a lot of partying in this movie. With all that being said, man, in my opinion, Life of the Party is solid. Have you seen Life of the Party? What did you think about it, man? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. If you want that shout out in Deadpool 2, I don't know, man. Predict the top 5 at the domestic box office and 1 through 5. Get them right, get them in order, be first as well as correct. You get a shout out in my review next weekend. I have recently posted reviews for Overboard, for the week of with Adam Sandler, for Avengers Infinity War, for whatever came out the week before that. I think I reviewed Rampage before that. Next weekend, I'm going to review Deadpool 2. Memorial Day weekend, check for a solo review. And before the end of the month, I will review Batman Ninja. I just didn't have time the day it come out. That's usually when I do the DC animated reviews. And I will do a movie talk by the end of May as well. That'll actually drop at the end of May. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.